It was like you said, taking it slow helped me extract higher quality ore. Is she f***ing with me? I think she's f***ing with me. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I was thinking about that last episode that we just recorded. I feel like it's weird. It's weird to me that the game doesn't seem to want to admit that Cat is actually better at fighting than Raven is. Because, right, at the end of that last side mission, it was implied that Raven threw the last competition, the one where they were fighting Nevi, to make Cat happy. But, I mean, anytime Cat has fought Raven, Cat won. So, it wouldn't be strange for her, like, even just, and you could do the same thing of, like, you could still say the same thing of, like, maybe Raven didn't throw the fighting competition, but she chose a fighting competition because she knew that Cat was better at it. So, I don't know, it's a little bit of ludonarrative dissonance, I think. That the game's like, oh no, Raven's just better at everything, but is kind enough to let Cat win it every once in a while. Little weird, but yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, canonically, Cat has won every encounter with Raven except for like the first encounter, I think, where she got shoved into a wall. Actually, that's basically where every encounter where Raven didn't catch her by surprise. Because in the first game, there was one where Raven kind of came out of nowhere and like threw Cat into a wall, and Cat was like, oh god, what's happening, and kind of ran away. And in this game, Raven won because she showed up under mind control. Cat was like, wait, Raven? And then she got thrown into a wall and knocked out. So, yeah, as long as Raven doesn't get the drop on Cat, then Cat wins. Okay, down there. Oh, I guess I could have just looked. Yeah. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter, but... Hello? Mommy, I want a new toy. We just bought you a new toy. Are you bored already? I suppose that's only natural. Who wants old things? And I wouldn't want my darling playing with something old. Hard to believe this goes on in the same city where the children in Algona are starving. Rich people gonna be rich, I guess. Hold on. Okay, so that's Komozna, and still nothing in Algovna. Something tells me we won't be going there on friendly terms. When we do eventually go to Avarash Algovna. Okay, Algona. Oh, there's 2 missions down here and a conversation. Okay. So if I recall, you can usually see... Oh, hold on, gems. Now we've got that talisman that increases the range at which they're attracted to us, which is nice. Not like... See, I was watching over on Extra Holiday reruns. Gravity Rush was playing, and I was watching it. Yep, there's Elgana. Okay. I was watching Gravity Rush playing on EH Read, and I noticed as I was watching that in that game, even the default attraction range for gems in this game is significantly larger than that of the first game. The first game, you have to get pretty close to the gems for them to magnetize to you. Whereas this game, even without that talisman, they're coming towards you pretty easily, pretty quick. Don't have to get that close. Okay, there's the conversation over there. We're gonna go that way. do. Where's the boat fleet? What? Yeah, speaking of the difference between Havina and Algona. The garrison soldiers are acting funny. They came here and gave me a physical, then just up and left. Heard rumors they were conscripting minors. You don't think it was about that, do you? Who knows with them anymore? That does sound kind of creepy. Yeah, it was probably about the conscription. Seeing if you're fit to mine. Oh yeah, that's probably something. Something about draft systems. It's that rich people usually don't have to go. For one reason or another. Okay, that was the only conversation down here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a side mission. Oh no! It's the kid and the bird! Alright. What you got to say this time, buddy? Seem awful smug. Oh, it's his brother. I heard you raced my little brother the other day. You might have beat him, but you won't beat me in Azure Lightning. So you're related to that boy from before. According to my calculations, your odds of winning are 0. The only way to test those numbers is to race, eh? Not everything comes down to numbers. Your brother learned that with the bird feeder. My bird won't be tempted. I made sure you had plenty to eat. You did? How could you have possibly known when you'd be racing? Alright, it's time to prove life doesn't always go by the numbers. I don't think so. You'll come to learn. The numbers never lie. Sometimes you don't know all the numbers. Let's go, bird. I can fall faster than you can fly. See? Gotta lead. I wonder if this is like, well, fuck. Wonder if this is like the other race where it's gonna end with the bird feeder, or if I'm actually supposed to beat the bird this time. I'm a lot faster on straightaways, but the more turns there are, the harder it gets for me. And imagine trying to do this race if you didn't know, if A, you had to beat the bird, and B, you didn't know how to fastball. Man, that just makes me think Cat for Smash. I mean, she was already in PlayStation All-Stars, but Cat for Smash would be cool. Not that she's ever been on a Nintendo console, but honestly, I'd take a Gravity Rush port for the Switch. Or whatever the next console is, because it's starting to feel like it's about time for another console. Oh shit. I hit a wall. Yeah, tight corners are... tight areas are... definitely better for the bird. Okay, we got 6 checkpoints left. Flock of birds? What? Oh, I got distracted by the flock of birds. That's funny. That's funny. Want to fly with its mates. Oh, there. Did it! Nice try. I win again. I won. Told you that you couldn't trust everything to numbers. Azure Lightning. I didn't count on him getting distracted by a bunch of wild birds. I guess next time I need to account for more factors in the scope of my mathematical model. Yep. You win, fair and square. But you won't beat my brother. He's a living legend. A living legend, eh? Sounds like a challenge. Let's freaking go! Another win! Do we get a talisman for that? I want to get a talisman for that. Make a photo filter. Azure Victory Talisman. Nice. Give. No, I don't want to go to Vogo's place yet. There's still side missions to do. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Talismans. Where's Azure Victory? Recover energy faster, or increase distance, have poison damage, and decrease. We'll stick with what we got. Okay, so there was another side quest somewhere around here. To my left. There. Okay. Hey, what's up, lady? What you got going on? What am I gonna do if I can't find him? Something the matter? You don't look like someone who lives in Elgona. Wow, profiling much, cat? I'm looking for an author. He tossed his manuscript and fled right before the deadline. I heard he was flighty from the other editors before getting assigned to him. But he really got me good on this one. What am I gonna do? Calm down, I'll help you find him. You'd do that for me? Oh, thank you. I've gotta warn you, it won't be easy. He's a little eccentric. Whenever he gets stuck on a novel, he tries to become one with the characters he's writing. He goes all out with costumes and everything, and they're very good. He does sound eccentric. So how am I supposed to find him if he's in disguise? Well, I have pictures of the models he was using for the characters. And here's the plot synopsis. Together, it might help finding him. He's probably dressed like this, emulating the character's actions in the synopsis. If you find him, could you bring him to the front of our building in Lake Komosna? I'll run back to try and get an extension on the deadline. Okay, I'll bring him right over. Time to get started finding this guy in disguise. Guess I should check the plot synopsis. Indeed. There must be a hint to finding the guy in this plot synopsis. There was a man, a very ordinary man with a very ordinary life, and he was bored. But one day he met a very strange and very unkempt young boy. The boy used his strange powers to let the man experience 3 different lives. My guess is the guy gets to experience life as 3 totally different people. Yes, and judging by the themes of this game, probably 3 different classes of people. So chapter 1. The first life was the life of a bandit in a poor neighborhood. Although he was enamored with the thrilling life of a bandit, the weak man was not cut out for the life of a thief. He gave up the first life and wished for his next life. If the author is becoming his characters, he must be wearing a bandit costume. I wonder if he's posing as an angry centipede member. I should check over by their hideout. Ain't very far. Okay. Down this way. Concealed. In here. He must be around. Let me check the picture. I just have to look for someone that looks like this. There sure are a lot of people that look like this. Synopsis made it sound like the character wasn't adjusting too well to the life of a bandit. Not cut out for the life and weak. Those are my hints. I mean, there's nobody dressed exactly like that. Oh, wait. Hey, you. I think you've got the wrong guy. Okay. What was different? Oh, the hair. Hair is different. Got it. I'm assuming that physically he looks just like the photo. That might not be the case. Everyone kind of sitting out on their own. Ah, this guy. Hi there. Hey, angry centipede guy. What do you want? He seems awfully nervous for a tough guy. You're the missing author, aren't you? No, I'm a rebel with a cause. A bad boy who could care less about manuscript deadlines. I know all about you and your disguises. And the fact that you mentioned the manuscript deadline is a dead giveaway. It's not just anyone who can see through my disguise. Did my editor send you? Yep, you really left her in a bind. We need to get back. I can't. My masterpiece isn't finished yet. But a manuscript deadline is a promise. If they're paying you to do a job, you have to honor that promise. I'm an artist, and you can't rush art. The muses scoff at your deadlines. I only care about what's best for my masterpiece.
Okay.
Hey guys, the rich have sent another one of their tools down here to infiltrate us. What? They already know me. Did they send you? Are you a spy? You better fess up if you know what's good for you. Well, guess we're beating up the angry centipede again. Or not. Huh? Wait. It's Cat. Who's the wise guy that dared call her a tool of the rich? He ran off. He's just an author posing as one of you to get inside his character's head. Guess I better read more of the plot synopsis for another hint. The man's second life was as a dock worker. The man had always wanted to feel the sweat on his brow as he labored, but he did not have the strength for that kind of hard work. In fact, the only job he could do was counting boxes day after day. He gave up the second life and wished for his third and final life. A dock worker, eh? Guess I'll find him at the harbor. Hey, do you need any help? It's okay, this is between me and that author. He just made it personal. I'll make him keep his promise and make that deadline, one way or another. I can speak. I will say the loading screens are a little long in this game. Not too terribly long, but a little bit. Okay, I made it to the harbor. Better check the picture. So I just need to find someone that looks like this. This isn't going to be easy. A lot of people fit the description. But the synopsis did mention the character didn't have the strength for the work. So not people carrying the boxes. Oh, I think I found him. It's the guy counting the boxes. One, two, three. He's just standing around counting boxes, I'll bet. Found you. Now are you gonna come with me or not? I don't know what you mean. I'm just here happily counting boxes. I haven't seen you lift a one. Just like the character in your book. You can't fool me. How'd you find me again? I thought my disguise was perfect for sure. I'll give you credit for your persistence, and I admire persistence. In fact, I'm so inspired that I wrote a synopsis for a new short story starring you. Care to read it? I only take feedback from people I admire. This seems like a trick. You made me the heroine of a story? Awesome! I bet the story's great. I'd love to read the synopsis. You'll love it. It's all about you. And he's gonna run off. You're a falling star cutting through the darkness. The night song is calling up to you. There he goes! It's saying that there's a sucker born every minute. He ran off again! I'm getting real fed up with this guy. Back to the synopsis. I mean, you could probably catch him at this point. Man becomes a wealthy celebrity. If he's playing a rich character, he must be hiding in La Havina. The shocked face. That's definitely the thumbnail for this episode. That's YouTuber face right there. That's what that is. La Havina's so big, it'll take ages to find that author. Maybe I should read further for a hint. Now that the man was wealthy, he whiled away in his days in luxurious comfort. But as the days passed, he realized something. He had money, but he lacked meaning. He stared up at the sky from the pier next to his mansion. And there he continued to stand and ponder his life, frozen like a statue. Got it. I just have to look for someone standing frozen somewhere on a pier. And here's the picture. So many mansions. Guess I'll have to check each one. Yeah, this isn't the mansion. What? Hello? Why did you point it out then? Huh? Why'd you put a marker there if it wasn't him? You could have just not. Alright. Let's check each pier at each mansion. Also, how does he do this? Like, if he's... Like, presumably other people own these mansions, right? Unless he himself is a resident of Le Havina. Which is, I suppose, possible. Could be a prolific writer. Well, is that him? Well, talking to someone else. I don't think that's him either, cat. Wrong hair color. Scusi? No? Didn't think so. No. Is it? Yep. Found him. He's got a bird on his head. Yo. This guy's awful suspicious. He hasn't moved an inch since I first saw him. I found you. This time I'm not letting you get away. Don't just stand there. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Guess he's pretty persistent too. I wonder if he can stand up to a little tickling. Coochie coochie coo. Coochie coochie. Ah, you got me. Hey, I saw through all three of your disguises. Now you ready to go back with me to meet your editor? Fine. I see I can't fool you. That's more like it. Could you give me a moment to change out of this disguise? These clothes belong to the owner of this house. He was just lending them to me. I guess so. I'll just wait here. No, go with him. Like, maybe not into the room he's changing in, but... I could get that guy back to his editor. It's definitely not sneaking away. Oh, is that him? You the author? You're not what I expected. No? What? Hey, I thought you were going to change your clothes. Who are you? Did you hit your head? This is my house. If you don't leave immediately, I'll call security. You hear me? This isn't the author. Ah, he ran off again. Is there anything left in the synopsis I can use? He lived many lives, but none of them satisfied him, so he set off on his bike. Setting off on a bike, he's making a run for it. I think there was a bike by the pier. Yeah, I'm not sure how you didn't see through that one, cat. There he goes. That has to be the author on that bike. Wait! Haha, you're too late. Yeah, you're that guy that just passed me earlier, so you're the author. I'm heading off on a journey of self-discovery. Give the editor my regards. You said you would come back with me. You lied. The only one I owe the truth to is my muse. I won't go until my masterpiece is complete. And I won't let you escape. You're gonna meet that deadline, like it or not. And how do you propose to stop me? You don't know about my gravity powers, do you? Chase. Chase time! Chase time! Good, good. I was afraid I wasn't gonna get that. Where you going, bud? Where are you going, bud? I'm gonna catch you, but where are you going, bud? Especially since I have infinite energy here, basically. Got the corner. I think he's actually moving faster than I'm able to keep up with. Unless I am cutting corners. Ah, is this where he's going? To this island here. Whoa! What the hell? What's happening to the bike? It's losing altitude. He's in trouble. Stasis field. Got him. Wait, but I couldn't grab the whole bike? Oh, probably best that I didn't grab the whole bike. Gotcha. I don't want to die before my masterpiece is complete. You can open your eyes now. You're still alive. I am? Wait, I'm flying? How is this possible? Ready to go back now? Wait, I think I have it. My ending. When the man had no more lives to live, a miracle occurred. He was saved and given a chance to reflect on his old life. That's when he discovered the truth. Life is not about what you decide to be, but who you decide to be. The man promised from then on to live a life true to who he was. The end. Huh? Not quite sure the rest of the book was leading into that. We'll run with that if it means you'll come back with me to your editor. Nice. Works for me, I guess. Loading. There we go. The manuscript. Do you have it? It's all up here in my head. I just have to write it. And I have this girl to thank for my ending. She was the miracle I needed. Glad to be a miracle. Are you ready to get down to writing now? That was the wrong voice. The chief said he had a special room prepared for you. Special room? You mean a writer's prison? A prison? I'll be good, I promise. I'll meet the deadline. And you'll be free the moment you finish it. Please, please, anywhere but there. You really saved my skin. I'll make sure he follows through on his promise and meets that deadline. I'm glad I could help. I guess I'm glad I'm not an author. I never want to be thrown in a special room. No, I don't think that's happened to her yet. Not in a literal sense. I mean, there was that one area in the first game where she, is that like that wide area that she went to unlock a special power? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it for... Yeah, that's it for conversations and side missions, so I guess we'll be moving on with the main story next time. But, as for this episode, that's a wrap! The episodes are getting longer.